Hey guys, before I put this door panel back on, I wanted to show you a quick and dirty way to fix your electric locks. This is a 1997 F-150. It should be about the same for anything 97 to 03 on these trucks, and then it's going to be very similar on a lot of other vehicles. You can use this method. It's just going to be a little bit different configuration here. So this driver door actuator had been going out. The passenger door, you could hear it start to kind of drone. It's making that electronic sound, and you would have to like hold the unlock button or the lock button to get those motors to go. So the pulse was taking a long time to actuate that actuator. So your factory actuator, at least on these vehicles, is way down in the door. You can see here it is right here. You can kind of peek through it. Probably not, but here's the wires going to it. But it is completely encased in metal all the way up to here, and this is where you can access the window regulator. I have a bunch of this sound deadening on here, but it's kind of a pain to get on down in there. So instead, you can definitely replace it with the OEM actuator. The OEM actuator, it hooks up inside of here and grabs this locking bar down inside, but you would have to drill out these rivets in order to get to it, and then try to wire it up and secure it up inside that door. So the easier method here is just to use an aftermarket actuator and put it just right here on the door. This one is purchased from Best Buy, but it's a direct electronics actuator, and it comes with everything you see here. It comes with this little bar, comes with the actuator itself, comes with the wires along with these little plugs, so you can swap the polarity if you get it incorrect. And then it comes with this piece of backstrap and a few screws as well. So all I've done here is I went to the actuator itself. So here's my wires that you probably can't see. You can see there's the wires going to it. At the actuator itself, I was able to see the colors of the wires. So I just traced this little wire thing up, and I can tell that it goes here. So I opened that up, and I figured out that on my actuator itself, you have these two wires going to the door lock actuator. So what I did is I cut those, and again, this is the quick and dirtiest method. I work on cars for a living, and I don't want to spend one more second than I have to out here working on it. So I just used some crimp caps, secured those, I got the wires there, and then I tested which one is going to unlock and lock properly. And then I just secured this here. When you do these actuators, if you can get a straight pull on it, you can see how that is perfectly in line, or more or less. That's what you want. And also this piece here, you want to be as strong and as short as possible. So you don't want to have it like, you could put it down in there going up this way, but that's going to be a little bit not as good, because when this lock comes up and down, that's the way it works. So grabbing it right here made the most sense. So you can see my thing is all broken out. It used to have a clip that held it in there, but the door panel holds it on just fine. So now when we take our lock and unlock, you can see you hit lock and it pulls down on it. You hit unlock, it goes up. So that's how that works. And of course you can see here on the other side when I do it, here's lock, goes down, unlock. But I mean, you can see just how little I have to push on these. And before, you had to hold it and it would go, and then it would open the doors. So this is just a quick, dirty way. That way you don't have to get up inside the door. You're not drilling any rivets. You leave that one completely attached. It doesn't hurt it at all. These new motors are strong enough to work through that other actuator and still unlock the door reliably and all that. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. But this is going to be your simplest method. And it's going to work on most other vehicles. This setup here is going to be a little bit different, and of course where you grab your wires is going to be a little bit different, but you can use this method on pretty much any other vehicle, whether it does not have electronic locks, in which case you would run these wires to a relay to trigger it off an alarm, or if you're just tying into the factory wires like I've done here. But yeah, hope this helps somebody out.